Hello, Cancer. Welcome to your weekly reading forecast for the week of May 20th to May 26th, 2019. This reading is going to be for all the Cancer Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter sign placement. Cancer, I already shuffled and laid out your spread. We're using the horseshoe spread. I gave a horseshoe. Cancer, I also shuffled for your guidance. We're going to take a look at what that is at the end of the reading. You had one card that fell out. So, Cancer, we're going to get into what's happening for you in the week ahead. I don't know about you guys, but these planets that have been in retrograde have really impacted me huge ways. I have been struggling with this energy. It has been a struggle. I gotta say, like, as of like recent, like now, it's starting to improve, you know, how this the planetary energies are affecting me, because before it was like I just was feeling like a fucking snail. It was just hard to muster energy, to be energized, to, just be moving, mover and shaker. But anyway, whew, I'm feeling it ease where I appreciate that. So, I wonder if you've been feeling that way. If you have, just know that it's gonna pass. But yeah, it's really um, been laid on thick, these energies, and with these planets in retrograde. I think there's at least 4 or 5 of them in retrograde. So anyway, let's get into your reading, Cancer. I'm already at yapping, yapping, yapping. So Cancer, your focus is you got this 4 of lasers, which is the 4 of swords. So maybe you still feeling the energy because it look like you just want to rest. Okay, you just want to rest. You want to take a step back. But with the 4 of swords here, you see that big ass eyeball. Um, you may be focused on trying to take a step back and consider things. This is mental energy, air energy. So there may be a need for you to focus on considering all sides with a situation or whatever it is that is your focus, um, where you may need to take a step back in order to do that, because you may be um, too close to it emotionally, or it has affected you in your ability to really consider things from a clear mindset. But your focus in the week ahead now is to actually do that, to consider all sides, to think things through, to take a step back, to get calm and peace in your mind around your situation or whatever it is that you are needing to consider or that you may be trying to bring to rest. And what's clarifying this for you is you have diligence. And so you see, with diligence, this person here is busy with what they're doing. Um, it's like he may be tending the ground. He may be sifting for gold here with this pan and the earth. So with diligence here, this is you needing to be focused. This is you needed to be clear in your objectives, clear in your thinking, clear in your consideration. This is you needing to sift through your consideration. This is you needing to be balanced in what you're considering. You using reason and prudence and being practical. you really examining and analyzing what you're looking at or dealing with the goal of being able to come up with the best way to bring it to rest, or the best consideration possible to implement here, with the focus of having that stability, that harmony that allows you that peace of mind, that makes this all sensible for you, Cancer. So, in the recent past, Cancer, you do have the Seven of Rockets, which is the Seven of Wands. This is fire energy. This is about taking action. So, in the recent past, you may have been experiencing some challenges that you were facing where it took courage, resilience. It took you being assertive, possibly even needing to stand in your personal power, and for you to fight for what you believe in, to stand your ground in a situation. But it definitely took courage for you to address or confront your challenges, your issues, or the problems that you were facing, with the goal of overcoming it and finding yourself on higher ground in relation to what you're dealing with. Now, with that Seven of Wands, you do have the Seven of Planets, which is the Seven of Pentacles. So, this is you assessing the situation, looking at what energy and effort needed to go into the situation to address the challenges, to show courage, resilience, to muster that personal power, that self control, the discipline, and implement is something that's practical, that was prudent, that will rear you the successful return as a result of you putting in the energy and effort in analyzing the situation properly for what was needed, so that the challenges could be um, handled. But also, you may have been experiencing challenges and needing to have courage, because the challenge was you had to wait for a return on your energy and effort with what you were investing in or trying to see success with, and it required you needing to have patience at some phase of what you were dealing with or doing. And that could have been challenging for you, Cancer, where there was a need for you to stay diligent even though you needed to take a step back. But that was a part of the situation, or a piece of it, that you had to allow that consideration to occur. And that may not have been easy, or wasn't easy for you to do. And so, in the present for you, Cancer, you do have the Nine of Planets, which is the Nine of Pentacles. This is earth energy. Now, this could have something to do with your money and finances, or this could have something to do with work or your resources. But this is you focusing on your independence, focusing on your capacity to do things on your own. This is you focusing on, your resources, what you can gain, or you being resourceful. This is you being grounded, being creative, being able to obtain the resources needed or gain the things that you set your sights to, and being good at doing so. With this Nine of Pentacles, you do have the Seven of Lasers, which is the Seven of Swords. So with the Seven of Swords, this is mental and air energy. This is you possibly having focus on a strategy or plan in order to get away with something, get out of something, or in order to gain in a situation or be resourceful in a situation. Now, also with the Seven of Swords, it is possible because Seven of Swords can talk about deception, betrayal, negative self talk. It can talk about lies. Um, some form of fraud. So you could have been dealing with some measure of being betrayed or lied to. You could have been lying to yourself. You could have been deceived or dealing with some form of deception. Some of these things could have come into play for you at present. Where there brings you to look at what you have or what you don't have in a situation, what's true, what's real, what's not real. You may feel at present you feel caught up in a situation, and as a result you may be trying to see how to what you can do about it, what could be available to you so that you can find a way out of a snare that you may be caught up in. And you may be trying to be diligent about it and really sift through what's going on to really get to the truth or get to the bottom of something so you can bring it to rest, or really consider all sides of the situation and really see what the heck is going on that you're dealing with or need to deal with or how to go about dealing with it. But you definitely are focused on being diligent about being able to gain what you need in a situation, to be resourceful in a situation. It's possible that if it has to do with your money, you may be trying to avoid being taken from or being lied to or betrayed or deceived concerning your money and finances. Or it's possible you could be doing this to someone else with the goal of trying to gain more money or gain that resource. And you may not care how you go about doing so, or maybe you need to care, Cancer. Please only take what resonates. But there is an air of needing to be careful here, but also being diligent and really sifting through what's going on so that you are not deceived and that you don't think you have something that you learn you really don't have. So make sure that whatever you feel you are planning, that this plan allows you to yield the results you're looking for or the resources you're trying to establish or maintain. And be diligent about it in a way where you are be sifting through everything, combing through it all, remaining focused. Keeping a close eye so that you can maintain peace of mind and not become restless. for the lack thereof. So now, Cancer, in the future, you do have, wow, the Tower. See, I felt like something's not right here. Diligence is needed. There's something you need to stay on and keep a close eye with. With the Tower here in your future, this is a major arcana, and the Tower talks about you could possibly be faced with some sort of drastic changes or dealing with some adversity of some kind, or there could be a collapse in your foundation or a crack in your foundation or a sudden change. And you could be trying to experience or establish a reset in your circumstances, or something's being destroyed or being broken down, or you could be experiencing some sort of anxiety. You could possibly be dealing with some sort of epiphany that comes into play here, or sudden insight, or some sort of shocking event takes place, or you may be experiencing some sudden release around something. Or, there could be a lack of freedom in a circumstance or situation that you're dealing with in the future. And so you may gain new values here, or there's something coming to an end all of a sudden in your future with this Tower, Cancer. And so with the Tower, you do have the Hermit. Yeah. The Hermit is another major arcana. This here is earth energy. You could be dealing with a Virgo or have this energy in your chart. And with the Hermit here, this is about taking a step back, to retreat from distraction, to meditate on a situation. This may even require some solitude with the goal of inner reflection, examining a situation, analyzing a situation, seeking answers. Okay? This is a time where you may need to be careful about mistrust. There may be a need to be mindful about the lack of compassion. There may be a need to seek counsel from someone experienced. Or you may be dealing with some sort of hostility in your life that's occurring at this time with the Tower and the Hermit here. But with this being in your future, you see this Hermit has an eye patch on, so he's only able to see with one eye, and the other one he can't see through. So though the Hermit is about being able to analyze a situation, if you only have one eye, you can't see the full picture. You can't analyze the full situation in depth to come up with the best possible approach or best answer in a situation, or be able to really see what to do properly in a situation. And so in the future, Cancer, what you could be dealing with is experiencing a shakeup or a breakdown in what you got going on in your world, because there may be a lack of diligence. But definitely with the Hermit here, there is a lack of seeing everything or analyzing everything or having all of the information or being able to gain the full wisdom in a situation. But there is something faulty occurring with the process of seeking answers, the process of analyzing, of being able to see what to do, of how to address a situation, for why the Tower is here, I feel, because you're not able to see it all with one of the eyes being covered here with this Hermit. So there's some information missing, there's some knowledge missing, there's something going unchecked, overlooked, something not being realized here, something not being perceived here, something not being factored in here. that is causing this tower situation. So if you're looking at this soon enough, Cancer, there's a need to, with whatever you are seeking answers or trying to analyze or see what to do, you that you need to know that there's some information that's missing. There's something going on with what you're looking at where you're not seeing everything, or you don't have all the information, or you don't have all the answers or options, or something unexpected through what you're analyzing or looking at what or how to do something. Something unexpected could come into play that you're blind to, that you have a blind spot to in the future, Cancer. And you see here, there's the eyeball. So there's something you need to see that you might be being relaxed about, that you may feel, or in your mind feel like everything is in order, or everything is straight, and that everything that needed to be done is done. And it's possible that you really didn't do your due diligence, or where diligence is needed, it's lacking, and things aren't sifted through the way you think, or things need to be sifted through some more. And really dig here. Now, your attitude, Cancer, is you have the Two of Rockets, which is the Two of Wands. So this is fire energy. This is you either needing to plan, or return to your plan, or come up with a plan. But also this Two of Wands is talking about you making a decision, needing to make a decision and act on that decision. Now with this Two of Rockets or Two of Wands, you do have the Nine of Comets, which is the Nine of Cups. And with the Nine of Cups here, this is about you coming up with a plan of action, or making a decision in the hopes of getting fulfillment, getting satisfaction, getting gratification, getting a wish realized here. Now it is possible that in the future, your tower moment is you gain an epiphany to that which was blind to you, or that you were blinded by or didn't see. You do end up seeing, because you do consider all sides and look more closely and choose to be more diligent about the situation, or whatever it is that you are focusing on, that you want to bring to rest, or that you need to be able to consider carefully and be diligent in your considerations, so that you are able to see. There's something about you needing to see. I repeat, alert, alert. Make sure you are seeing. There's a big ass eyeball here. And I bring you back to this Hermit. There's a Hermit here where he only sees with one eye, and the other one he can't see out of. So there's something you are either blind to, or there's something that you end up realizing and become no longer blind to. But whatever you're doing or not doing, be mindful that it's something you need to be able to see that you may not see, or something you end up being able to see that you couldn't see before. So, Cancer, your other influence, your other concern here is the Three of Rockets, which is the Three of Wands. This is fire energy. This is action. So you're concerned about your ships coming in. You're concerned about your creative projects. You're concerned about seeing your plans come together. You're concerned about um, seeing things work out, okay, with this energy. You're concerned, and is it as it has to do with others, being that this is a three, you're concerned about the cooperation and having the support of others to do their part so that things work out and come together as well with this Three of Wands. And so, with this energy, you do have the Ten of Comets, which is the Ten of Cups. So, your concern is possibly regarding family or relationship, but also your concern is regarding your emotional fulfillment around a matter that you want to see your ships come in, or you want to see something work out and come together, or that you want to see your plans progress forward and see signs of your plans progressing and working out, or you want to see things work out between yourself and others through your creative projects or through the actions that are being taken, where you want everyone doing their part so that fulfillment for you can be achieved, or fulfillment on a whole can be realized. And these are your concerns, is whether or not you can have that fulfillment, have that, see your ships come in, see things come together, see that cooperation and progress. Now, your challenge, your obstacle, Cancer, is you do have the Lieutenant of Comets, and this is the Knight of Cups. This is your challenge. This is your obstacle. So your challenge here with the Knight of Cups may be, you may have a challenge or obstacle with the ability to either receive an offer or to receive an opportunity, or the challenge of being able to give an offer or give an opportunity. You also may have the challenge around your ability to realize your dreams. You may also have the challenge of, with this energy, you may be over romanticizing a situation, or where it's like you're in a, you may have the challenge or obstacle of being too much in your head, too much in a dreamy space with what you're dealing with here, where you need to get your head out of the clouds and focus and be more diligent with what needs your attention here, so that you can move on your plans, so that you can have that satisfaction, so that you can either bring something to rest, or that you are properly considering everything that needs your consideration and attention. So you may be in having your head in the clouds, and that might be your problem, your challenge, your obstacle. Or you may be dealing with someone that has their head in the clouds and they're not being very diligent with their part or role with whatever you are focused on, and this may cause some adversity to your plans or your endeavors. Now, this could also have something to do with love, again, with family, relationship, or having to do with money or business. And so with that Knight of Cups, you also have the Star. And the Star is a major arcana. You could be dealing with an Aquarius or have this energy in your chart, Cancer. But with the Star here, the Star talks about focusing on healing and having hope, using wisdom. There may be a need to have sensitivity in a situation, or you may be lacking sensitivity. There may be a need for enlightenment, or there's a lack of enlightenment in a situation. This could be about you trying to get your wish, or the lack of being able to get a wish. This could be around you focusing on trying to have harmony in a situation, or issues with having harmony in a situation. There could be issues with your vision or what you are envisioning around a situation. There could be issues about your confidence around an opportunity, an offer with this energy. And so your challenge here could well be that you may have the issue of trying to achieve your wish or heal a situation, or you may have the challenge of having hope in a situation, or have a challenge or problem with your vision for the situation. Your head may be in the clouds about it, and there may be a need to be more diligent, to be more practical. Cancer. Or you may have a challenge with how to fix it, how to heal it, or how much to put into, how much hope and energy to put into your dream or your goal. And so your outcome here, Cancer, is you do have the Ace of Planets, which is the Ace of Pentacles. So your outcome here is your ability to create and bring into form a resource, abundance, prosperity. This could be money. This could be whatever represents a resource for you, or a form of prosperity, or a form of growth for you with this Ace of Pentacles. But this is you bringing something into form, creating something new, starting something new, having something new manifested with this Ace of Pentacles. And with this energy, you do have the Devil. The Devil is a major arcana. This is earth energy. You could be dealing with a Capricorn or have that energy in your chart. With the Devil here, this may be you needing to access your personal power. There may be a need for you to be mindful about any destructive patterns that you may exhibit or want to avoid exhibiting, that can cause you to experience situations and emotions and thoughts that keep you feeling in bondage, or stuck, or restricted, or chained, or limited, or feeling controlled, or you being controlling. You want to be mindful and careful about any greed or temptation or abuse, or the lack of common sense. You want to be careful about your ego so that you're not sabotaging yourself or others, where you're operating in your lower vibration of the shadow. And so with this energy, also what you could be doing here, Cancer, is that this is you creating your desire, your passion, something that you have been wanting or desiring to create. This may be you manifesting your dream, but it takes you having diligence. It takes you considering all sides. It takes you staying focused. It takes you being able to see clearly. It takes you having a plan, making decisions. It takes you being creative. It takes you putting in the energy and the effort. It takes you being diligent about offers and opportunities. It takes you being able to overcome the challenges and obstacles so that you can figure out how to heal the situation and have your wishes realized. It takes you maintaining your hope in the situation, but making sure that you sift through the situation and operating your personal power, and focus on how to release yourself from the things that don't serve you, to have self-control, have emotional strength, to remain resilient and assertive, and also to continue to focus on what you can create, what you can build, what you can achieve. But you are able to manifest something that you desire, or you are able to create a way to break free from some sort of attachment or toxicity, or you're able to manifest what you need in order to come away from being stuck or heal a situation that you may have felt a need to be released from, or to operate in your personal power, or to address an adversity, or that allows you creative control. And so, Cancer, let's take a look at what your guidance is. You have Winter's End, regeneration, rebirth, and positive outcome. This is wonderful for you. Look at that. This is you, Cancer. So with this energy of Winter's End, this is about rebirth, regeneration. This is about new growth. You may not know it, but the cycle has already begun for you, Cancer. A cold, gray period of your life is coming to an end. A new season begins. As with this energy here of Winter's End, the first signs of spring are just starting to show. The first shoots have sprouted, and soon the new buds will be in full bloom as they bathe you. New opportunities present themselves, sometimes quite unexpectedly. When they do, embrace them, Cancer. Do not hesitate, for this is your time to shine. This is a lucky and prosperous period for you. Many, many things that were previously not possible now are. Doors that were previously closed are now open. This is signifying for you that travel and positive outcomes are here for you now, Cancer. So give thanks for the blessings that you are about to receive and are receiving, and know that all is possible for you now, and know that doors are opening for you now. Invite the prosperity into your life. Embrace the new opportunities that come, for it is your time, and that cold gray period of your life is coming to an end, and a new season begins for you. Good for you, Cancer. Stay diligent, because peace of mind is here, and blessings too. I hope these messages help. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel, and thanks for watching. Bye.